Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing on doing Dota 2, the training series, and we're going to be doing the second training video. It's a Sharp Eye the Sniper, which is a tutorial mechanics 2. In this tutorial, we're going to be introduced to combat ranged, abilities, area of effect, the minimap, towers, couriers, and the stash, and then items, teleportation, scroll. So we're going to be jumping into this and checking it out. I do have to make a little amend on the international. I found out yesterday that that tournament you can't just go join it and be good. I mean, they invite the teams and stuff, so I guess become a team and become good. Maybe someday you'll be invited, but just a little correction on that. So alright, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'm enjoying it a lot more this second time around, and anxious to get these training videos kind of done, so maybe try my hand at it. Still a MOBA game, and still difficult, but here we go.
Sniper here. Time for target practice.
Okay.
My spotter guides
This
me.
guy here. A bit low on here, so I'll take some of these. Tangos. Tangos to heal. Alright, so I guess you... and then you click on a tree. And I guess that's one way of
Line of
retrieving some
sight.
health. Using tangles will increase the rate at which you gain health. So
Of course.
I am ranged, so
Yeah.
shoot these guys from a distance.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Probably more here where they came from. Explore a bit and see what turns up. The more you fight, the more experience you'll earn. Reach level 2, so. How many of these things we got left? We got 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
Oop, there's some guys. Let's get behind our dudes
Yes?
here. Oh, why he...
Let's have a go at it. Gunpowder justice.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed is you wait until they get them down a little bit and you just time it.
Whoa!
Try to get that last shot in. Alright. You showed them, go ahead and level up shrapnel. Alright, so
Of course.
kind of just keep firing on him. And then shrapnel. Fires a ball of shrapnel that showers the target area in explosive pellets. Enemies are subject to damage and slowed movement. Reveals the target area. Okay. So, alright. Area effectability. It will do damage to enemies caught within its radius.
Spotted.
Alright, so try this ability out. Big blue thing out. Rains fire down on him.
Trick shot.
Kinda liking the ranged a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Professionals will probably watch me play and go, oh my gosh, get those last hits in.
Follow
Still learning.
more.
Don't know what I'm doing. Over here, let's see, here's a map with the tower location. Okay, on the map right here is our tower location.
Yeah.
Minimap contains a lot of useful information. You'll be able to see your position as well as the location of towers and creeps. And it went pretty fast. So,
My
alright, so
spotter
we're gonna go to this
directs.
tower here. Clear
Sniping.
these guys out.
I hunt again.
Shrapnel.
Raining down a little hell on them.
This'll hurt. Take this.
Not getting them last hits in, am I?
Easy shot. out of mana. Higher caliber.
Boy.
Spotted.
Alright. Level up your headshot to give you a chance to stun your enemy. Okay, headshot's a passive ability. Increases my accuracy. Give you a chance to deal extra damage in a mini stun. Alright. If you find yourself under attack, try moving behind your creeps and let them protect you.
Eat lead. You die.
Well, I'm just not getting them last
Target
hits in.
practice paying off. A fistful of bullets. On target.
Alright. Take aim. Passive ability extends the attack range of the sniper rifle, so.
Shoot 'em up. Eat lead.
Alright, wow, that was close. Thanks, sniper. Tidehunter was giving us a tough time, but it looks like he was low on health and you scared him away. Good thing we had this tower helping to defend against the enemy. Towers are important to defense. Okay. Open up the shop. Alright, looks like I can buy some boots. Most of the boots of speed have been placed in your stash. Okay, I think they're going to teach us how to use a courier now, it looks like. A little armor would be nice. Why don't you buy a ring of protection? Okay.
As you say.
Alright. Move to the base.
Sure is shooting.
Sure is shooting. Okay. Hit grab all, so I guess if you just go in here, plus my health is just coming back way fast. So I'm just gonna hit grab all. We're gonna pick up a courier. Couriers are great bringing items to you while in the field, but more on that later. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase the courier. And on the way I have my button layout set, I would be an Alt 4. And it looks like he'll help bring me stuff, you know, in the field, so I don't always have to keep running back. So that's pretty awesome. Alright. The courier, like a salve, is an active item and must be deployed before you can use it.
Spot on.
So I need to deploy him. Oops. Alright, so he's deployed.
Into the breach.
Looks like Tidehunter was low on health. Perhaps there's a way you can fend him off. Okay. The ultimate ability, Assassinate, is perfect and does a lot of damage. Heroes learn their ultimate ability at level 6. We'll need more experience though. Alright, so I am level 4, so I gotta go
Yes.
grab a couple more levels. So I need to go
A new trajectory.
find some dudes to fight. Something at the bridge.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can't hit him from here.
Shrapnel.
Tidehunter got away. He's out of range of your null attacks, which are ultimate ability. Has a much longer range, so here's a secret shop over there. Let's check it out.
Run and gun.
Let's go see. Alright, stock items you can't buy at the base. Why not try upgrading your boots of speed to arcane boots? Okay. So we click on him. Costs 1,000 gold for energy boost. It's going to give me a plus 250 on my mana. Alright. It looks like it just auto did my boots. Just like that, you've crafted yourself arcane boots by combining 2 items. Well, not the perfect item for every hero. Right now, these look good on you. Arcane boots are an active item. Try it out now by pressing Alt 2. Okay. So it increases my movement speed, and then looks like mana restoration. So, all right.
Snipe hunt.
Want me to go over here?
Of course. Quick draw.
Kind of like ranged people a little better. Okay, try to shoot them once and then pull their attention. Pull them back here, so let's
Yeah.
get them back. They're running off.
Center of mass.
Alright.
Of course.
Victorious. All that gold. Time for upgrade. Let's upgrade your ring to a ring of bossless. Let's see. Open the shop with 5 and purchase the Sage Mask. Okay. Mana regeneration. Remember our courier. We can use him to retrieve our items from our stash and bring them to us. That way we need. Right, click deliver item button at the bottom right. So just right here, courier deliver. So if you notice on your mini map, little donkey head is coming towards me. So when he is, the mask will automatically transferred onto the courier and on it to its way. So he's bringing it to me. So we'll just wait here.
Yes.
Alright, so that got automatically put into my inventory. Combine with your ring of protection to create ring of basilisk. The item can boost the armor of allied creeps for now, but now it's let's turn it off. So I guess you just left click it and it turns that thing off. So right now we need to try to get to level 6. So I'm gonna keep fighting things. We'll follow my creeps.
Going
We'll engage.
ballistic. Attack!
I just didn't do it in time.
This'll hurt.
Suck. Takes up a good hunk of damage.
Steady up. On target.
I guess you gotta really get done, or to get down where
Run and gun.
you're, like how much damage that each one of these little shots takes off, so you can. Alright, so we got assassinate. I actually got another point. I guess it doesn't really matter for a tutorial reason. Okay. That rock slide blocked our way back suspicious. We're not completely stranded though. We can teleport our way out of here. To do that, we'll need to upgrade the courier to a flying courier. Okay. So I guess open up our shop. We'll buy him and make him a flying courier, and then we're going to buy a town portal scroll, and we're going to send him on his way. So we got our way blocked right here. So he obviously couldn't walk us. There's a big spider. Alright, he couldn't walk us, walk it to us. So now he's having to fly it. He's got little wings now on his little hair head. Little donkey head. Alrighty. Alright. I can teleport to any building. Alrighty. But we should head to the tower outside the base where we last saw. So we need to go to right there. So if you hit Alt 4 and then you target on the minimap, it will send you there. Alright. Tap on the actual minimap, so you can kind of move all over the minimap if you want. So you can check locations if you're in fights, that type of thing.
Line of sight.
See what other teammates are doing. Alright, over here. Okay, follow me to where we last spotted him and maybe we can get the jump on him. So it looks like this is where I'm going to
Sure is
use
shooting.
my ultimate ability. And we got him targeted. I hit him pretty hard.
Bullseye.
Did it. He won't be bothering us anymore. Our base is now safe. We have saved the day. We should almost have this in a campaign game. Alright, congratulations. I'm a true marksman, not really. How long will your name be remembered already?
Victory!
Okay, he's all happy. So that was ranged and learning how to use our couriers and teleporting and things like that. So
In
here's a
Dota,
cutscene.
two teams face each other across a vast battlefield. The teams, called Radiant and Dire, are each made up of 5 players. Whichever team is able to destroy the opposing team's Ancient will claim victory.
Okay, so this is a tutorial of how to play a match.
Across the battlefield are scattered a number of important locations, from monster-infested jungles to the river, which divides the team's starting territories.
Graphics in this game, Mr. 3D animation's pretty awesome. The water looks really good.
As the match begins, each player chooses a hero from a diverse roster and then spends their starting gold on a handful of inexpensive items. Within each base are 3 sets of barracks, where uncontrollable units, called creeps, march forth. These creeps progress down one of the 3 lanes toward the enemy base. Each lane is protected by 3 defensive towers, which will attack advancing creeps or heroes. In the early stages of battle, heroes have yet to gather their strength and may wish to travel with their creeps for protection from enemy creeps and other forces. As the battle continues, heroes kill enemy creeps and enemy heroes to gain gold and experience. This will allow them to gain power and begin assaulting the enemy team's outer defensive towers.
Actually playing the game, you're going to have a mini-map off to the left, and then you're going to have your bars. It seems like the screen is very constricted, it feels like sometimes, especially when you're in a lot of battling, moving back and forth. I don't think there's a way to extend your range of view, but...
The river is the source of runes. Runes provide temporary but powerful bonuses. Heroes may sometimes find it safer to attack neutral creeps in the jungles, or they may gather to assault the mighty Roshan in his lair, hoping to harvest his resurrecting Aegis of Immortality.
Little mini-boss.
In time, a team will become powerful enough to advance their forces into the enemy base, where they may destroy the enemy barracks to grant themselves mega creeps in that lane.
One of the things I've learned with MOBA game is you don't want to,
Once
die.
they have breached the enemy's
You
inner
want to try to keep your
defenses,
character
the team
alive
must
as much as
attack
possible.
and destroy the Ancient to claim victory.
That sniper's got a wicked hit. Okay. You're a true spectator. Long will you be remembered? I guess I got some pages to that little book it was starting, so awesome. Alright, so the next one would be a quick study of the game in action. So, or no wait, I think we just did that. Let's see. Alright, sniper versus axe tutorial, lane introduction. So teach us how to do laning and stuff. One thing I have noticed with MOBA games though is, you got to get your first hits in, and you got to stay alive. If you die, you have so many seconds to resurrect, which in that amount of time you're losing getting experience, and while the other team members are getting experience, so you can get out leveled pretty quick, which obviously leveling gives you points to be able to put into your different abilities. So if you're getting killed a lot, then you're actually not playing it right. So it's real difficult. And like I said, when you're playing the game, it seems like you just don't have a lot to be able to see, and having to move the screen along with you. I sometimes, and I don't know if I can, if anybody could let me know in the comments below, that'd be great. But if you could just like center over your one guy, and then I don't know, sometimes just make the camera follow him. I don't know, that might be easier. I know that's not, probably the professionals wouldn't like that. They like to see all over the place, but I don't know. It's kind of hard when you play MMOs, you play all these other games where you're a very locked camera, and in this game your camera is, you control the camera, and then you're trying to control your guy and keep everything in your field of view. So it's kind of crazy, but that's what's interesting about the game, and you know uh, so it just makes it different. So it is pretty awesome. But all right, well, that concludes our second training video. If you like, please like, subscribe, and leave positive comments if you want. If you got negative ones, well, I'll listen to it, but hey, this is all in fun. So again, this is the second video, and y'all take care.